Alright, it's 2 a.m. in the morning on a beautiful Wednesday, and we're playing Dark Souls 2. I had an urge to play this game again. I did play it before. I have like 150 hours in this. I have not finished all of the DLC. I'm still missing some bosses. And I have not yet played anything of the new update, the new Scholar of the First Sin update. So I wanted to try that out, and I thought maybe I could record myself doing it. So this will just be my little walkthrough, just a nice relaxed little run. I won't talk too much during it, I believe. I will shut up during cutscenes, which there will be a lot of in the beginning. So yeah, I will just start the game and let's just head right into adventure. Opening cinematic.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Alright, that was the beautiful intro cinematic with zero significance to the plot. We saw some spooky ghosts, some lightning bugs, a maelstrom, and a door. And that was about it. We are the cursed undead, which just means we were once a regular human, and now we are branded by the dark sign. It pretty much just means if we die, we come back at a bonfire of our choosing, which is pretty convenient, I gotta say. We have not chosen a class yet, so we are just generic undead number 15. And we are in Drang Lake, and we don't really know why. But we'll find out in this story. We are in starting area, things betwixt, with some grass, some pillars. As you see right here, we have a beautiful starting thing. I don't know what purpose this would have served anywhere, but it's just there. And if you look there, you see lights coming through a crack. So we are not under free skies, we are just in a cave. No idea where in a cave, but we see a giant tree, and it's inhabited. So let's check it out. Let's see who awaits us in these halls.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Our name, these kind old ladies that inhabit the tree, have asked us for a name, but what is our name? Do we even remember? Does it even matter? We're just Steve, which is a beautiful name for our mighty warrior on his quest for purpose. Yes, we are Steve. I'm as sure as any man can be.
At least you know your own It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, we are Steve. That just covers the who. Now, for the what. What are we? What is our class? What is our profession? We can be the warrior with a mighty sword arm and a shield. But I think our main man Steve will be a mighty knight with holy purpose and a really nice broadsword. I really like that weapon. It has a nice moveset. And our starting items. We can choose the life ring, which slightly increases HP, a human effigy, which we can use to turn into our human form again when we go hollow. We can have some healing wares, which are just, well, healing items, some items for removing poison, and various tiers of healing items. Homeward bones bring us back to the last bonfire that we rested at. Seed of a Tree of Giants is, I think it's something for PvP, I'm not sure, but we'll just not take that. Bonfire aesthetics raise the difficulty of an area, if you like that. And petrified something is mysterious, we don't know what that is, so we won't take it. We'll just take the healing wares. I would take the ring, but we'll find another life ring really early on, so it doesn't really matter, so we'll just take the healing wares, which is fine. Body, I don't care. Face, we want another homeland. This is not night hair, we want some nicer hair, or maybe no hair at all. And we'll need a glorious beard for a glorious knight. Maybe this. No, not fierce enough. We'll take this. This looks nice. Alright. We are Steve, the mighty knight, with a glorious beard. And some healing wares, and we will find our purpose in this land of Drang Lake.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Alright, that about sums up the first starting cinematics. Now we are Steve, the mighty knight, and we are in this tree with these kind old ladies and their caretaker, and we'll just watch what's going on up here. Oh, there's a chest. Let's open it up. Some human effigies. That's very nice. We'll take that. Let's talk to her.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom. My name is Millibeth. The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on. The old women were keepers of the fire. But now, the fire shows signs of fading, and the kingdom is beset by hollows. The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth. Long ago, firekeepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds. The old women, long ago, but now...
Alright, she's the carekeeper, Millibeth. These are 3 sisters who were once firekeepers. If you played the first Dark Souls, you will remember the firekeepers that kindle the flames of the bonfires. But there's a 4th firekeeper that is not here, and where could she be? Maybe she sent us here in the first cinematic, huh? Alright, now, if we are to be a mighty knight, we must slay a mighty beast. And I think we found mighty footprints that might belong to a mighty beast. So let's just walk along this path and find this vile creature. Oh, there he is, a mighty ogre. So let's try and take him on. Drop. Definitely a hard enemy for early game, but it's fine. Nothing we can't handle, for we are Steve, the mighty knight. Oh god, where's the entrance? Oh god, oh god, oh god. We're good. Come on. Fight me, fight me. Oh, don't fight me. Oh please, I'll take it all back. Let's heal up a little bit more, and then we finish him. Whatever that was. Yes. We have slain our mighty beasts, and we've gotten a stone ring. Let's look at it. Stone ring. The beloved ring of the gallant, shieldless Lothian, formerly of Ferosa. Hits greatly reduce enemy poise. This effect may seem trivial, but for those who comprehend how critical it is to exploit a hole in enemy defenses, the significance of this ring will be clear. So this makes our hits do more poise damage, which pretty much means if we hit an enemy, if we do enough damage to an enemy, then he will stagger, which means he will do a little animation of how he's like, oh my god, I'm hit, and he will be stunned for a little bit. So that's really good, actually. Also down here is a little bit, if we haven't taken that already. No, we haven't. There's a small, smooth and silky stone, which we might use later. I don't know yet. It's just a little tidbit. So let's exit to the real door this time, after we slain the ogre, and look around. Bonfires are places of respite. You may also light torches on them. And behind this cart, it's destroyed. Alright. There's another item. A soul of a lost undead and a torch. Soul of a lost undead is just... You see in the bottom right there's a soul level, or souls that we carry with us, which is like XP and currency combined. And the soul of a lost undead is just an item which will give you more souls if you use it in-game. So let's just light this bonfire and be on our way. Rest at it, the Firekeeper's dwelling. We can travel to any bonfire that we've already been at. We can attune some spells here, which we don't have, and we can also burn some stuff. There's also an item box, but we don't need that right now. We will go on an adventure. So around here is the tutorial area, but I don't know, we won't really do that. It's kind of boring, and I already did that. The only interesting thing around here is only two different interesting things up there, I believe, or up there. There's a nest where birds land, and we can put something smooth and silky in there, and they will take this and give us another item back out of a pool of items, just like the small smooth and silky stone we found on that cliff behind the waterfall. We could put that in there and receive, like, I don't know, maybe some healing items or a smithing item, but that's just too much effort for nothing. And the second thing over there, we see an ogre. There's also another ogre around the corner, and we see on the shore there's a coffin. Now this coffin is the sex change coffin, which I didn't know in my first run, so I went out here bravely. I did the tutorial things, and I fought two ogres. You saw how much trouble I had with one ogre, and I fought two ogres, killed them. Stood at the coffin, jumped in. I was in full armor. I was wearing a helmet, and it did a little cutscene where the grave closes and then it opens again, and you step out. And I didn't really see anything different, but when the game goes on, and someday I used another helmet which was open, and I realized I was suddenly female. And yeah, I didn't know back then. I didn't draw the conclusion that it was the coffin which made me female, but it did. So if you ever decide, man, I would really like to be a girl, just fight ogres, lay in coffins, whatever. We are in Majula, so we saw that we were definitely in a cave, and we stepped out into sunshine. Really nice. There's a monument over there, passage over here, and items. Let's look at this. A divine blessing, a great healing items, but very rare. Let's walk through these ruins into our little village of Majula, which acts like a little, well, overworld or little place of refuge for our weary traveler, Steve. It also has a nice little bonfire, the Farfire, which we can use to level up our healing items later on. And right here we have our little beautiful Emerald Herald. Let's talk to her.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Alright, this is the Emerald Herald, which is a lovely lady which helps us level up. And we can... she just gave us our Estus Flask, which will be our main healing item. It restores at bonfires, unlike the healing gems we used earlier. So we can also upgrade it here if we find certain items, and we can level up with the souls we have in the bottom right. So let's just raise our strength a little bit. Alright. And we lose the souls, but it's okay, we level up. Can also talk to her, but we won't do that right now. She told us about the land of Drangleic and how we are the next monarch. We don't really know what that means yet, but there seems to be a king in this lands, and for some reason we should seek him. But to do that we need 4 large and powerful souls of ancient beings. So we gotta find those first, and then we come back here, talk to the Emerald Herald, and she will tell us how to reach the king. Why we do that? Well, no one knows. We just gotta find purpose in Drangleic. So this is about everything here. There's the smith over there, some shops over here, and that about sums up the first episode. We started the game, watched some cinematics, we found Majula, talked to the Emerald Herald, we met some old firekeepers, slain an ogre, and next time we'll go to the Forest of Fallen Giants. Are you excited? I know I am. So, see you then. Have a good one.